Hello, business owners, entrepreneurs, salespersons. This is Amibu Official, your channel for everything business. In the last video, we spoke about the concept of resenting your customer and how it's possible that you can resent your customer. So you can just check that video and to learn valuable insights on that. So we'll be just going a step further in terms of expanding your pipeline. And one of the ways we spoke about was product offerings, how that you can to expand your business pipeline, you need to think about different products that serve different consumers and give value at different pain points for any customer you are looking at. So, for example, let's use a typical example. Let's use the housing sector. Now, you know that so real estate is divided into different arms. So you have commercial real estate, you have residential real estate, you have outlets. So there are different kinds. Now, the idea of a product offering in real estate, because a house is actually a product, all right. So the idea of a product offering can be so you can either have internal product offerings or external product offerings. So, for example, if you're doing an internal product offering, let's say, for example, the housing sector, you are saying, okay, oh, for the internal product offerings, my focus would be on residential estates. Now, residential estates can be different folds. You can see, okay, I'm going to focus on flats. I'll focus on duplexes. I'll focus on single family. I'll focus on multi-family projects. Now, those are four different product offerings within the residential space. So that's more like internal product offerings. If you're doing external product offerings, you'll be looking at, okay, I'm doing essential housing, I'm doing commercial warehouses, I'm doing hospitals, I'm doing maybe clubs or whatever. So those are external product offerings. If you're doing also, let's use tech, for example, technology. Now, if you're doing, let's say, like what Microsoft did, where at a point in time they moved from doing software to cloud-based using Microsoft Azure, allowing people to build apps. You look at Amazon, how they started with books, but have grown into the merchandise space. Now they are into technology. So those are external product offerings. So it depends on where you are and how what you're doing can be pushed out and can be made for them. Now, make no mistake, because we have seen people that have said, oh, just focus on one thing, all right, within your product offering. Now you can focus on one thing in multiple ways. For example, you can say you're doing software, but you're doing software in multiple ways for your business. You can focus on I'm doing food, but you're doing food in multiple ways. You can say, okay, I'm doing desserts, I'm doing small shows or whatever, but you're focused on different area, because the idea really and truly is that if one product offering is drying up, you have another product offering that is bringing you value and also bringing you cash into your system, because you want to be, as like we said before, as liquid and as fat as possible when it comes to your business. So you must think in different when it comes to your product offerings. Am I going to look internally and expand 6 or 7 product lines within my internal space, my industry? Am I going to look externally and look at, okay, what are other places or things or pain points that I can serve with the product I'm doing or with what I'm doing as a business? So you must think in that area. But please don't just focus on one aspect of your business. In your business can draw out multiple things. It's more like you looking at a cow and saying, okay, for a cow, the only valuable thing you can get from a cow is milk. But you can get from a cow, you can get hides, you can get his horn. The horn can be used for different elements. You can get textiles from this. So there are multiple things that are hidden in your product line or in what you are doing as a business. So it's super important that you think in the sense of, how do I diversify within my product lines? Am I going to look internally within my product lines? Am I going to look externally? For example, at Book Traction, we do not focus on books for whether it's children. We also look at, maybe, can we serve entrepreneurs? Can we serve different clients? But you need to think in terms of, there are multiple things. The goal really is that in your product or in your service, you can extract 5 or 6 different value chains from that service, whether it is just an internal value chain or an external that is different from your industry. but there's always value to be captured in what you are doing. So it's for you to look within, whether with your team or within yourself, and just see where can we extract value, where are we not touching in the marketplace, who needs what we are doing, how can we get more there. Think about Google, think about Facebook, think about your own business. To what are the product lines that you can get, because the idea is that you want to be as liquid as possible, you want to be as tenacious as possible, you want to be as very viable as possible in your business. So think in different product lines. Are you going internally or are you going external? And that will make your business to keep on thriving as much as possible. So if this video helps you, please share, subscribe to this channel. You can also ask questions, and we'll love to give you feedback on your questions. We are here to Your business deserves to thrive, and we are here to help it thrive. Cheers to your thriving business.